Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please pause for the 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Zadius.
I'm Mimi.
And I'm Mariel with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023. We are on the final countdown to the end of the school year. We have 3 weeks left, and that includes our finals week, which means that teachers are setting deadlines now for late work. Make sure you're asking your teachers when the last day is to turn in any missing work this week. Finals start for seniors on Monday the 15th, and for everyone else, Wednesday the 17th. The end of the school year is around the corner, so make sure that you're keeping up on your grades, Grizzlies. Zadius, with the end of the school year coming, I can't wait to look at all the pictures.
Neither can I. Attention, Grizzlies. Our yearbooks are finally here. They'll be distributed out of room 213 and 225 on Wednesday through Friday of this week from 1:20 to 2 p.m. each day. Yearbooks will not be handed out during the school day. If you have not yet purchased a yearbook, they will go on sale again on Monday, May 8th on a first-come, first-served basis. All sales will be on hold until we distribute pre-orders. Please see Ms. Verderosa in room 223 if you have any questions. And seniors, time is running out to buy your senior moments like prom. You need to buy the senior insert. It is 20 pages of additional content that includes everything from grad night to senior sunset and graduation. All of that for just $10. The insert can be placed right inside of a yearbook. You must purchase your senior insert by May 12th. If you have any questions or want to see what they look like, stop by Ms. Verderosa's room in 223. A lot of our students right here on campus could use a little extra help with the food needed to feed families at home. And our Spring Valley NJROTC is holding a food distribution to help meet that need. Here's some more information.
Hey Grizzlies, have you ever seen the food in your house and want to provide for your family? Well, now you can.
It turns out that our community is 67% low income, and it's time to help each other out.
On May 10th, Spring is hosting a food distribution right after school to provide necessary foods for your needs. And the best part of it all is that it's all for free.
All you need is your student ID for the day of the distribution and to be present to pick up your food. So don't miss out on this opportunity to feed your loved ones.
The food distribution will be done in front of the theater entrance right after school, and students will line up along the 400 classrooms. Hope to see you there.
A reminder, the food distribution will be 1 week from today, May 10th, right after school in front of the theater doors. Thank you to NJROTC for making this happen. UNLV is offering an amazing opportunity, but there are only 14 spots left for CCSC students. If you are interested in the hospitality and tourism industry, then sign up for the Young Executive Scholars Program in Tourism and Hospitality. YES is a special free 4-week summer program that provides high school students with an in-depth look at all the career programs in tourism and hospitality. The program takes place June 5th to 29th on the UNLV campus Monday to Thursday, 12 o'clock to 4:30 p.m. Transportation is provided from West Prep Academy, and lunch and snacks are provided daily. And lastly, the students will get to hear from executives in the industry and go on behind-the-scenes tours of the top resorts and attractions on the Strip. Participating students will also get a chance to compete for $1,500 scholarships to use for post-secondary training or college tuition. Each student will receive free brand new laptops that are theirs to keep at the end of the program. The application deadline is May 5th, but applications may be accepted after this deadline. Just email yes@unlv.edu. Ready to celebrate the end of the year with something sweet? Journalism is selling crumble cookies between now and May 5th. Celebrate graduating seniors, your best friend, or your favorite teacher or coach with a thank you for making your year just a little bit sweeter. You can order your cookies from any journalism student or see Ms. Verderosa in room 223 to place your order. Or they will have tables out in the quad selling at both lunches starting Monday. Cookies are only $5 and will be delivered on May 11th. The last Her Club meeting of this school year will be today, May 3rd to 2023. Please come to share your favorite parts of this club as well as the ideas on how we can make the club better for next year. Please also come if you are interested in being a Her Club officer next year. And shout out to Mrs. Strong, Ms. Barber, and the students of Model UN. Model UN is a special course where students are encouraged to take on the role of countries and debate real-world problems. Here's what some of them think.
personal, industrial, or military use will be detrimental to livelihood, economic well-being, and development in France.
Model United Nations is a class that we offer at Spring Valley where the students are able to look at current events and current issues globally. And they take on a country policy that they're assigned, and they have to debate and discuss that policy and come up with resolutions from that country's perspective and policy. A lot of the Model UN groups in Las Vegas, they have to meet after school or on weekends, and because of our administration support, we've been able to keep it as an elective. And it's growing.
Model UN is an amazing opportunity. It's one of my favorite classes and one of my favorite things to participate in on weekends and over breaks. It's a really amazing time to get to work with peers and to learn more about our community and our world while also in like a competitive environment.
And I saw Model UN and I did my research on what it was, and I also saw it on Netflix on this show. And then I was like really fascinated by all the great things that occurred during this great class. Like we mock UN debates such as the Security Council, UNESCO, ECOSOC.
Like it's kind of like debate where we debate about solutions to world problems, but we look at it through a diplomatic lens. Everything is spoken from a country's point of view and country policy. So rather than our own personal opinion, we research country policy and we speak from that point of view. I like Model UN because it's really helped me become better at public speaking. I used to be a really shy person and I didn't talk very well, but now I've not only become a better public speaker, but I can like write speeches on the fly like very quickly, and I've also gotten better at like writing papers faster, and what we learn in Model UN also transfers into my other classes.
Definitely public speaking. It takes a lot, even though I gave speeches when I was younger, when I was like running for student body government or like club positions and things like that. It's really a whole different ballgame to have to talk about things that aren't yourself, like politics and other people, and have people's lives like, you know, in your hands almost. And then also I would say working with others when writing resolutions in groups at the end, that's like a big challenge because everybody has different ideas and different ways of writing and different skill levels, and so getting to learn to work with others in that way is really helpful too.
Biggest things I would say: time management, research, writing, public speaking, and also just a general communication and networking. I think that's really important. You're most of the time coming to these conferences and you don't know all the people in your room, so you're having to make friends in order to compromise to get the committee to move forward. And I think that's a pretty integral skill.
It's not only helped with like my public speaking, paper writing, speech writing, but also like connecting with people and networking with them.
Thank you, CCSC, on that spotlight on our program. Mimi, how are the sports injuries this year?
Well, the sports injuries have been in headlines, everything from simple sprains and concussions to severe instances of cardiac issues. We watched an NFL player have to be carted off the field straight to the hospital because of a cardiac problem. Here in town, we had a similar case when a flag football player went down on the sidelines because of an unknown heart condition. Situations like this forces coaches to rethink how they handle emergency situations on the field. Adria, Callie, and John talked to a Spring Valley coach on how they handle safety during sporting events.
Coaches were on high alert after those tragic sport injuries made headlines, especially the local flag football death.
As a flag football coach, we were shocked to find this out, getting a late night phone call from the athletic director and getting a text message from the trainer. You're in shock and belief that this happened, especially so close to what happened in the NFL. Those two events seem worlds apart, but they were directly related, almost identical. Obviously, no physical moment happened where it happened and it caused it, but it's crazy that it happens.
Spring Valley currently has 3 life-saving AED devices, but we are looking to add a 4th to make sure there's enough to also have one near the fields during games and practices.
As a head coach, obviously we want to make sure that I'm with the athlete. If some athlete did go down, had a life-altering or an injury that happened like that, we obviously, as coaches, run out to the field, double-check, make sure everything's okay. We want to figure out what is, or assess the problem, what's happening at that moment.
Coach B self-prepares for emergency situations by renewing his CPR card every year and watches videos to make sure he knows how to keep players on both teams safe.
And I believe that happens on both sides. I think both coaches from each side of the team you play typically come out to just double check on your athlete. Just kind of a common courtesy. Obviously, if there is something that is life changing, a cardiac arrest or something major like that, we're trying to get emergency service as fast as possible.
While sport injuries are a part of the game, it still has a huge impact on the coach and team.
And it's a major bummer. It changes the mood, it changes the game at that moment, and it can change your program. Major injuries can change the complete feel of a single game at that moment, and a major injury can change the future of a program, right? Depending on the player's position. If you don't have a player that is able to step in and fill that spot, it's a gap in your offense, your defense, your top runner, event placer, whatever it is.
Coach B has been coaching here at Spring Valley for many years now and has seen all kinds of injuries happen on the field.
So for myself, as a football coach or flag football coach, that one of those things would be devastating and something that you can't ever replace, right? And it'll be with you and that team and those girls forever. And it's heartbreaking and it's very sad that it happened, and definitely makes everyone think.
As with any school sport injuries, leaders and coaches learn and adapt to help prevent as much as they can. Coaches and trainers are working together to learn how to keep all their athletes safe and playing the sport they love, ahead of the next sport season next school year. And we're in the last week of spring sports, so expect a busy week. Today, varsity baseball will be playing against Gorman here at home at 3:30, and tomorrow varsity softball will be playing Doral here at home at 3:30, while varsity baseball plays against Foothill. Finally, on Friday, JV softball and baseball will be playing Arborview at Arborview at 3:30. The underclassmen athletes of the year have been announced. Co-junior male athlete of the year goes to Traylon Ben, and junior female athlete goes to Charlotte. Sophomore male athlete of the year goes to Corey, and sophomore female athlete of the year is Mia. Our freshman male athlete of the year is Grant, and freshman female athlete of the year is London. Congratulations to all our winners and nominees. Any girls interested in joining girls' golf team next year, please contact Coach Pienta before the school year ends. No golfing experience is necessary. The only thing you need to join is the willingness to learn the game of golf and have fun. This is a good way to earn a varsity letter and learn the game of golf. For any Lady Grizzlies interested in playing basketball this summer, there are workouts every day after school except Thursdays from 2:15 to 3:30 p.m. And if basketball isn't your thing, girls soccer intramurals are also in motion and will continue this week. You can catch the squad on the football field this week on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's not too late to come out and join the fun. Follow the Instagram page at SVHS Grizz Soccer or email Coach Eddington for the remind code. See you out there. Now here's Sienna with today's weather.
Today, experts predict a temperature of a high of 79 degrees and a low of 56 degrees with a UV index of 9 and wind speed ranging from 15 to 25 miles per hour. This week, temperatures will mostly remain the same, except for Thursday, which you may see rain in the morning. Last Thursday, a Las Vegas resident caught video of some mysterious lights hovering over the city. This isn't the first time that this has happened, and likely not the last. However, this time, Harry Reid Airport and local Air Force Base have confirmed that none of their vehicles were in the air at the time. Today, Nevada remains one of the most popular destinations with UFO and alien-themed attractions. It may be possible that these attractions have some truth in them. What do you think? Back to you at the desk.
Last Thursday, Pacific Islander Club hosted a luau with performances and booths from many of our school clubs that joined in. Christine put together some highlights of the event.
Those were quite the performances. This was Zadius,
Mimi,
and Mariel
of the Grizzly News Network. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Grizzlies.